Hey, folks, if you haven't heard about Anchor, let me tell you, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. First of all, it's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. I'm recording these intros on my phone. It's wild. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you on all the mediums. It can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Those are the only two I know, but there's those and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So what you need to do is go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Do it! All I know is there were two Blake Hammonds. I had to decide. I picked the real you.
Yeah, and you took the fucking wrong one. You killed the wrong one, and now we're left with fucking robot Blake Hammond, imposter Blake Hammond. You fuck. So what's up?
Nothing, just working on our website and stuff.
Hell yeah. So it was fun this weekend? It was good?
Yeah, except for there was like a snowstorm Saturday, and that was a nightmare, but we went to have dinner with her parents for her birthday because they wanted me to be there. So they're like, let's do it Saturday. And we get there like 4, and the next thing I know, it's just like coming down, and that's like 6 o'clock. I'm like, we got to get out of here. But the roads were already just like a mess. People were like, it was like driving through the apocalypse or something. There's just cars strewn all over the road, like stuck, and it was a nightmare.
Where'd you guys go to dinner?
They got some like bourbon and barbecue place. That I bought her parents a gift card for this bourbon and barbecue place. So I was like, oh, I basically paid for dinner. They're like, we didn't use your fucking gift card for this. I was like, okay, sorry. They had to make it a point to be like, we didn't use your gift card for this, if that's what you're thinking. I'm like, all right, that's fine. You got money, I get it.
But that's like the whole, but that's like, I bought it, so
you could feed me.
Do they like you?
Yeah, they like me. I think her dad gets a little upset with me, maybe. Well, maybe they both do, but I think they like me.
Why?
Well, her mom's like loves jokes, but she's also like really Christian. Like we played Quiplash, and like I put the family friendly version on, and it was still like Jesus' real last words, and she still put like I love you. Like she was too afraid to put like a joke or something. And then her dad just put like, oh crap, and like he was like, oh, I'm going to hell for this. I was like, what the fuck? It's not even that bad.
I said, yeah, nail me harder, daddy. Yours is like, just so, it's like, oh crap, and I love you, and then nail me harder, daddy.
And then we get like the Muppets take, and I put take my virginity or whatever, and they're like, woo! Well, like, we laugh a bunch and make jokes, like, and she laughs at some pretty dirty stuff, but like one time her dad was talking about like how this, because he like works security for like the schools or something, and he was talking about how they like caught this kid like jerking off in his Zoom class, and he had to like go through all these Zoom, and I was like, so you're basically getting paid to try to watch a kid fucking jerk off? I forget what I said, but everybody started busting out laughing. He got so upset, and I was like, "Oh man, I was just messing around." Like, but it's funny.
He got mad?
No, but you could tell, like he didn't say anything, but you could see it in his face, and he got really like, "That's." And I'm just like, man, we're all just cracking jokes here.
He's like, I don't get paid to do that. That's my passion.
But then. So he was like just obsessed with this Quiplash though. So then we like got back to the hotel and we played it over Zoom.
And there was this question that was like, what is a weird question to ask your horse carriage driver or something? And someone put like, have you ever had a threesome? And it was like their dad that asked. And it was like really fucking awkward. Like, you want to have a threesome? And so that was fun. I brought that family together, tore them apart. I don't know, but it's something.
So they like you. What is that the impression you get, or is it they put up with you because she likes you?
Well, not to be mighty boss tone about it, but yeah, they like me.
I just put together why.
Not to toot my own horn, but yeah, they like me.
Did you make the mighty boss tone thing because of the toot your own horn, or because I said the impression that you get?
Because the impression that. Okay. But then I thought toot your own horn was a nice little gay tag to put on there.
It is good, yeah. That's pretty gay, but whatever. You gotta go is what they'll be saying soon.
What's weird is I never consider myself a guy that yells. Like, yelling's always just been funny to me. Like, I'll call my girlfriend a bitch or a cunt or whatever, but it's always like humorous. I'm always like, yeah, you fucking, like, anytime I yell, it usually sounds like no one takes me seriously. It doesn't sound,
True.
I don't come off stern or whatever, but yes, people almost try,
come
like,
off more Howard.
People almost. Yeah, that's true.
It's got a real Howard yell.
This is how he does it.
Yeah, you come off more like Howie Mandel, but go ahead.
More of a Mandel than a Stern, you know what I mean?
So, okay, you yelled at somebody.
Well, I almost got hit like 3 times by people trying to wail in the, like, flailing in the snow, and I was just really tense because it took us like 2 hours to get home, and I guess I actually like yelled. And Carrie had never heard me yell before, and she was like, that was actually like scary. You were like yelling, and I was like, I could really, it was like about to like just pull over and give up because I was like just like, it was very stressful. And it was weird because I was yelling at the other people because I was like, if someone fucking hits me or hurts you, like I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. And it's weird to me that I yelled because I was trying to keep her safe, and then that scares her. But then I'll fucking lose her or put her in so much danger, and she's like, just you make me feel safe being with you. And I'm like, the hell? It's like totally backwards. Is this?
So she got scared because you were yelling at cars?
She just said it was scary that I was yelling. And she's like, I know you weren't mad at me, but it was just scary because I never heard you yell before. And I was like, yeah, well, we almost got hit like 3 times, and if someone would have happened to you, I would have just felt like terrible. But I can lose her downtown. I can like lose her. I've lost her like so many times, wandered around.
I'm a fucking kid.
And she's like, oh, I feel so safe with you. I was like, I have no idea where we are right now. What are you talking about? I could murder you and no one would know or care. But
yeah, you'd have to fucking play Quiplash with her family at fucking the funeral.
The funeral.
Yeah, what were Jesus' last words? Well, I'll tell you what Carrie's last words were. Do they want you to what?
Sorry, there was one Quiplash answer that was like something about like the #1 best-selling book, and I didn't know what question her dad got. But he's like, "All right, well, I made a political statement with one answer," and I was like, "What the hell?" And then it comes up, and it was like the #1 best-selling book in America would be, and it was something like I sell. Or #1 business stuff. I was like, I sell Dominion voting machines or something. I don't know. It was fucking so dumb. I was like, okay, cool political statement.
Yeah, he fucking for sure voted for Trump. Oh man, what a dumb thing
It's
to say.
bizarre though.
What is?
Because like I think her mom was more. She's like a Christian, but I think she was more liberal, and she only really swings that way because of the dad. Because I went to her aunt's house, which is like her mom's sister, for 4th of July. And she was like crying, like about BLM and stuff. And she was like, "These fucking black people," and like not like a good crying for them, you know, not like
These fucking black people.
no, but she was like in tears, like over because her dad's like an ex-cop, so he's all like pro police and whatever. He's like, "We're trying to like make the training better," and I'm like, "Shut up, you fascist bitch." And then she's like crying, and I just didn't expect to see a rich old white lady just like so cool, and like she was like so progressive and shit, and I just didn't expect that. So I'm like, well, then why is your mom different if they were raised the same? And I think it's just the dad's influence, probably.
Yeah, probably. Do they want you to like fucking marry her and all that fucking shit?
No, they freaked out because her sister like asked me if I was gonna propose or something. I was like, no.
Why did they freak out?
Because then Carrie went to her dad and was like, "Oh, my sister sent Jeremy a weird text about," and he just heard the word propose. He's like, "What?" And I was like, "No, I'm not. God, why'd you even have to say anything? Because now they think I'm going to, and I just had nothing to do with this. Your sister's just being dumb."
So he was like, "What? I mean, what do you mean he freaked out?"
I wasn't there. I don't know. It's secondhand, but she's like, I had to calm him down because he thought you were actually going to propose because he just heard that word. And I was like, no, God, now they think I'm going to fucking
so
want
he
to.
doesn't. So he doesn't want you to then.
I don't think they want me to. They know I'm unemployed and everything. And
so they don't like you, is what they're saying.
I think it's like the girl you dated from Nashville and probably a financial embarrassment.
Damn,
they're
I
like
can't
a
believe
well-off-
you fucking remember that.
They're like a well-off family. I mean, he's like a lawyer, cop, fucking whatever.
Oh yeah, you gotta be a lawyer to be a cop nowadays.
Well, no, he
you know
also
what I mean?
passed the bar. He like was a lawyer too.
Oh God.
He actually, we were talking about. I'm gonna say this last thing and then you go because I've been talking too much.
I don't have anything to talk about. So go ahead.
We watched The Little Things by Good Charlotte, and
By Good Charlotte.
I wanted to recut that trailer with the song over it, and then like The Little Things.
Yeah. What? Come on. What? Here we go.
But she was talking about how she met Jared Leto at a 30 Seconds from Mars concert because her dad was working security backstage or whatever. And I was like, yeah, my friend Blake met him and called him a faggot.
Did you really say that?
Yeah. You did, didn't you?
Yes.
I thought that was you. I was like, I think it was Blake.
But why did you? What did they say?
No, not to. I just said it to Carrie. We were watching The Little Things. I didn't say it to her whole family. Sorry.
I was like, what the fuck? You won't say
But she was like, he put his hands on my
racing and
shoulders.
Quiplash, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, my friend Blake called Jared Leto a Holy shit.
I couldn't sit through.
I did call him that, but for good reason.
It was a long time ago too, so I know. But
It was a good reason. It wasn't just I didn't just see him and go.
yeah, I thought that's exactly what you did. You drove around
No.
the venue.
No, I drove to drop off my girlfriend at the time because she was going to go see them. So I dropped them off. I dropped her off, and I saw this little girl holding a fucking like My So-Called Life DVD, and with her dad, and he wanted her like. She wanted him to sign it, and Jared Leto's in his fucking stage shit. It's like 6 o'clock. They don't even go on till like 9. But he's like in his stage makeup and whatever, and he's like walking out back, and he goes, Jared, like, can you come over and sign this? And he goes, I don't fucking play that shit or something or whatever. Like he like yelled at this little girl, and she started crying. And I was like, "You're a fucking. Your music sucks. I hate you." Like,
I didn't know he went off on some girl.
Yeah, that was the whole story.
Well, when you first told it to me, I thought you dropped her off and you just saw him outside in his makeup and you just went and drove off.
No, it was like a real reason. It wasn't, and these were simpler times. Let's be honest. I wouldn't say that now. But this is around 2000.
Yeah, when Jared Leto couldn't track you down because he wasn't as powerful.
I'm just saying I wouldn't have called him now, is what I'm saying.
Well, that's weird. Because he put his hands on Carrie's shoulder, she said, and I was like, I didn't even know who the fuck he was. And I was like, how did you not know who he was? She's like, I didn't see Requiem for a Dream till like after I was at that concert. I was like, not even American Psycho or anything? She's like, no, I saw it all after. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I knew about him because my ex was obsessed with that band.
Well, she went to go see Audio Slave so she could meet the Rage members and Chris Cornell and whatever. And I guess 30 Seconds to Mars was there with them or something like that.
Weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I didn't really do anything this weekend. My big plan was to watch the UFC fight on Saturday, and then it turns out it's next week. So I just didn't do anything. I watched that House of Bly Manor. I jerked off. I worked on some stuff. Yeah, man, I didn't really do anything. Nothing of note.
Cool.
I guess.
You didn't get COVID, so that's good, because didn't three people from Skyline?
Yeah, they all got it. It sucked. Yeah, I didn't get it, so that's good. I do have a sinus infection, but that's not a big deal. I sort of always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Nothing really fucking happened.
Well, we didn't have to go to a birthday party for Alex Leeds this week, so it was a good week for me.
Whew. Yeah, dude. Fucking Jesus Christ. Stop by a birthday party for an hour and just be like, what are we doing? Why
I was like, he's the only friend that I always remember his birthday because he would make a fucking big deal about it every year and try to have a party.
Yeah, dude. It's like, God, shut up. Nobody cares.
Thank God COVID lasted through the new year.
God, next year we're going to have to fucking go out with him again. I hope I'm dead. I hope I'm fucking dead by then. And then his fucking annoying girlfriend or not girlfriend, his annoying
girlfriend.
Sister.
Oh, sister.
That's a little slip. His annoying sister will be like, ruin the night somehow, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't think I'll probably ever hang out with them again, but.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt weird doing it, and now there's two of us, so it's like.
They're outnumbered, bitch.
Dude, half of our group is fucked. Sister.
Yeah, well, different times, man. That was like, back when you were calling Jared Leto a faggot, and
That was not at all. That was literally like 8 months ago.
Can't we just pretend it was in the past? I want to forget about it.
Dude, that was like a year ago.
No, that was longer than that.
No, it was December of fucking 2019, so it was a little over a year ago.
It feels like forever. I don't even remember her name anymore.
Yes, you do.
I think she blocked me on everything anyway, so.
That's what you get. She likes my tweets. Should have dicked her down better.
Well, maybe in the future when she gets over it, I don't know. But it was only awkward when he was in the hospital and we were trying to find out, and we're like, who can message her to see if he's okay?
Neither of us was like, yeah, me and Jeremy can't message her, so it's got to be.
the only time he was useful to the group.
Something had to have happened this week. That's the thing, dude. Nothing happens, man.
Headline the laughing post. That was something.
I'm the headliner.
I'm headlining. Dude, I can't.
So, okay, there's a, let's set this up.
Yeah, we got to talk about this.
So, there's this girl. She's what, like 47? But she looks like she's 22. And she has just started stand-up comedy about 3 years ago. She has the raspiest...
She'll tell you 4, though, but it was not 4 years ago.
She is the raspiest voice I've ever heard. She's disgusting on stage. She posts like thirst traps all the time. She's very weird. This is going to sound like we're slut shaming her, but we're not. She's not cool.
I don't care about the thirst traps. The posts crack me up. There's an episode we got where I read them.
These posts she puts up are wild. I mean, they're fucking the longest, like they're like 19 pages long. They're like manifestos. And it's all like, oh, I'm feeling the vibes and the whatever. It's like, hey, you're 47. Stop it. Like, knock it off. But yeah, so I don't know. And likes her, I don't know. I think she blew him.
Apparently she's been blowing him up every day for like 20 years, and maybe she's been blowing him. I don't know. I didn't want to slut shame her either, but she was like, I take a different nude for each comic I send it to so that I know who leaked them if they get leaked. But she's always then getting guest spots randomly, and then I'm hearing like, oh, well, she banged that guy, she did that for that guy, because she's like, yeah, I'm gonna be at Bananas doing a guest spot for. I was like, oh, he's like has sleep apnea, but and then like she did a guest spot for that, and and then I heard a rumor that he was caught like giving guest spots for blowjobs or something. So I'm like, oh, she blew that guy to get on that show. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's like a cash for clunkers kind of
and
situation.
then I felt so bad because I was there. I had to work. There was like 6 people in the audience. It was like a Thursday. I was like, oh, I hope she didn't blow him for 6 people.
You want to get on this show, you got to suck my dick.
I hope that's true. I just want that to be true. I have no proof other than people telling me that.
Imagine sucking a dick for a guest spot and then, like, it's 6 people. That's so funny, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, and they, like, cut your guest spot short because fucking there's nobody in the audience. So just do a short show.
They, like, do 3 minutes. It's like the blowjob lasted 10. What the hell?
So yeah, that we set up. She's a nice lady, I guess, but she is just sort of annoying. I don't know. But whatever. The point is that Jeremy does a pretty spot on impression of what she sounds like. She's very crass. She's very whatever, and that's a good enough setup for what he does. So here you go. She sounds like a cigarette. So here's Jeremy's impression. I'm
gonna cut that with the ones I did, the statuses I read. I'm gonna cut that into this, I think.
Okay.
Because I think if we just refer to her by her first name, but I also had to make up my own name for the character. I thought was the idea, but
yeah, so
I forgot about that. But
well, I've never referred. I didn't say her name.
You said, but. We don't say our last name. It's fine. Yeah, you did.
Oh, well. Sorry.
Well, like... yeah. So I was thinking Penis Rodman, but I don't know. That's not exactly the same.
Yeah, how about Penis Non? I don't know another Indian thing.
Wasn't Was it Yao Mange? Is that Yao Mange?
Yo, that's it. That's it for sure. Yao Mange. That's funny as fuck. That's the name. Okay, so this is Jeremy's new character based on a real person called Yao Mange. So this is Jeremy's new character.
She had a post.
Are you gonna fucking do it or what?
No, I don't have it.
What? You said that you were gonna do it this week.
I know, but I got really busy with the other stuff, and I was off Facebook till yesterday, and I forgot about it because I was like, I gotta reactivate my Facebook.
I set it up. For
yeah,
you.
I'm gonna cut the old bit I didn't release of me reading the statuses in the breathy voice. I'm gonna do that. For that. But hey, I can't remember. She posted this like thing about like my show is canceled. This was like a week ago when this album came out. You sleep?
No, I'm fucking listening to you.
She posted this whole thing about like my show's canceled. I'm sorry, but go support his album recording. I don't know what I'm going to call my album when I make one. It just started evolving into like all about her. And I was like, what is happening? And that's what cracked me up so much when I saw that headliner video and her like smoking a cigar, and I'm like, you're fucking opening in like an old Foot Locker.
It wasn't a cigar.
It was a Juul. It was
like
a...
It was a fucking Juul. It would have been cooler if it was a cigar, but it was a fucking Juul. Dude, it's like a fucking Tim and Eric sketch. Like it's like a fucking like it's that level of absurdity that's like, are you kidding?
I just can't believe it's a real person, that it's authentic and sincere, because it feels like such a joke.
Yeah, it feels like a joke. Like that feels like the funniest fucking thing in the world, and it wasn't supposed to be.
She's like, this is decades in the making. I was like, to perform in an old Foot Locker? I don't know what that place used to be.
Payless? Yeah, it's a Payless, dude. It's an old Payless shoes.
Oh god, it's like in a strip mall next to like the Bargain Barn or something. I don't know what that place is.
Yeah, dude, there was like a gun store right next to it. It's a fucking not a good place. I mean, it's fine. They let me work there, but it's.
Did you see her buddy it was trying to make a catchphrase catch on?
No.
After like every post he was making, he was putting "when it rains, it pours" after like every joke he made on Facebook. Oh, dude, man.
Well, we're reading some of those.
Well, he's the one. I don't know if he's done it recently because I forgot I saw him before when I deactivated Facebook, and I forgot to tell you about it. But he's like a guy that I just constantly see doing comedy, and I'm like, why is everyone that's still doing it like the worst?
Because it's the only people who will do it right now. He posted his first ever open mic. I swear I'd be throwing down. Dude, holy shit.
Did you find him?
No, I found one, though, from 6 days ago that says, I swear I be throwing down, but it's like spelled like throwing. I swear I be throwing down. Say I don't. It's very Shakespeare. Throwing down.
Throwing down. Say I don't. Well, I feel bad now.
Oh, man. Now, oh, no. He's been doing a Here Comes the Pain one.
Oh, no. He's been doing more? I just kept seeing this when it rains, it pours.
Here's one. I just watched a commercial about taking a shit in a box. Now. Here comes the pain.
Oh, shit. He started another one.
How does Kansas City Chiefs feel right now? having the face Kareem Hunt in the playoffs. And drum roll, please. Here comes the pain.
I don't know who's better. These are
liked by Here we go. Michael Jackson should have done a television special with Chris Hansen. ... Have a seat. Here comes the pain.
Why is bad comedy so much funnier to me than good comedy?
Here comes the pain. Oh, dude, I found the when it rains, it pours. Some of y'all never thought y'all see the day when with y'all would route for the police.
Root. But he spelled it like a road.
Some of y'all never thought y'all see the day with y'all would root like a road for the police. When it rains, it pours. Fuck coronavirus. We about to be on lockdown for real. Everyone aboard the train. When it rains, it pours. How work going? Leslie going off. LOL. That's just like one of the comments. What? Wow, Mr. President, really? That was your video statement? When it rains, it pours. Y'all gonna fuck up my $2,000 stimulus check? I guess. When it rains, it pours.
I missed.
I do too.
I guess. I still say that.
Dude, when it rains, it pours is not as good as Here Comes the Pain, I gotta be honest.
Well, that's why he jumped ship and he went with Here Comes the Pain.
Here comes the pain, baby.
And then he does 5 minutes of open mic comedy, and that hurts.
First ever open mic in Dayton, getting the old feet wet. I had been work that first joke for a while. First time I got laughs. It took a trip to Dayton to get them.
Got to watch your fight, and
it was okay. I watched the fights on Saturday. There was a knockout in like 30 seconds. It was fucking disgusting. And it was fucking awesome. It was a flying knee. It was so cool. And then I watched the Super Bowl Sunday. And that sucked. But, like, I paid fucking $6 to CBS.
Yeah, I got that notification.
To watch the fucking
I got
Super
that
Bowl.
notification. Like, if you have Hulu and Live TV, you will not be able to watch the Super Bowl because it's on CBS. And then so when you're like, the CBS app just crashed, I thought it was hilarious. But
fuck, it sucked. It was like, God, what the fuck?
What's that on?
So we just watched Blue Bloods, but...
Oh, I thought it was like a USA show or something. I was like,
it's a CBS show. It's got Tom Selleck in it. No. Yeah, it's a CBS. It's a CBS joint.
I thought when you said
it's pretty bad.
A joint, I thought it was like about the Bloods and the Crips
show.
maybe or something. Are they blue? The Bloods are red and the Crips are blue. All right.
Yeah, you stupid fuck. Are the Bloods blue? True. Well, the Bloods are blue before oxygen gets to it.
I tried to watch the Super Bowl using my girlfriend's
what did you
cable password, but they wouldn't let you watch it if you didn't have. You had to use the in-home Wi-Fi. Like, I was like, I can watch any other show on TV, but yeah, the NFL's got like some tight regulations. Yeah. Wasn't it wasn't it like illegal to like tape games at one point?
You got to show your location.
Oh, well then why is DVR a thing? It let me record it. It just wouldn't let me watch it.
It's illegal to do that now.
Yeah.
Because DVR, you've already paid for it.
Yeah, but I mean, cable. If you taped it on the VCR, you already paid for it. It was coming through
the thing. Why wouldn't they let you record it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe, but unless you stole it.
Yeah, people do that. Yeah.
Stole somebody's cable, dude.
My friends lived in a trailer
People used
park,
to
and that's all they
steal
did was hook up
people's
illegal cable to
That's
people's
fucking
trailers in
crazy.
the trailer park. Yeah.
How do you even? It's like that's like real ingenuity.
But I think
fucking
if Time
like
Warner or
really,
whoever ever sent someone out, they'd
man,
see
that's
it.
dope.
Like you had to
That's fucking good.
disconnect it or whatever. But they got free cable.
Yeah. That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. It's like trying to steal somebody's Wi-Fi now, you know? But you don't have to, like, that's so much easier. You just have to know the password or
all these
fucking,
people that
you know,
cry
just be
for
in
socialism
the
that don't want to share their
area of your
Wi-Fi. I
house.
noticed. That's So I was thinking about like, oh, the rich people with their hedge funds and stuff, and people are like, oh, they just play the game. But I was like, poor people have their own games, like stealing cable and little other ways they like stick it to the man, I guess. They can be resourceful.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been
that's true.
stealing music and poor people just steal. That's what we do. We just steal.
Things
Rich
that
people
depreciate in
steal,
value like immediately.
money. We steal like stuff.
Because you're poor.
Yeah, things that depreciate when you touch it. But yeah, we've been stealing music and movies.
Did you ever get
fucking
like back in the early days of
streaming,
downloading
just
movies?
everything.
Like you'd download a movie and then you'd watch it and it would be a totally different movie. Like they labeled it like the wrong thing, and I would get like so pissed, even though it was free.
Yeah. See, I never
Yeah, that's true. They
downloaded
do that.
movies. I only downloaded music. But they did that with music too. But it would be like, but it was never really
Well, like
like
my friend, there was a kid
that egregious. It would just
in,
be the
like, middle
wrong
school
band name.
who had
you
a
know what I
CD
mean?
burner, and none of us had one yet. So people would pay him to like download songs of Napster and make them CDs. And I paid him to like make me a mix CD. And of course he didn't check the tracks, and I got so pissed because I gave him like $5 or $10 or whatever. And one of the tracks on there was just a Godsmack song for 6 minutes, and it just kept looping. I stand alone inside, I stand alone. And I was like, I didn't ask for this song. I didn't ask for any Godsmack. Clearly didn't check any of these things. But that cracked me up because it just went on for like 7 minutes, and it was just that one
that
part
was a
of
bonus,
that song.
baby.
Solely.
That's funny. I mean, it was always just like LimeWire, and then it would be like, you know, I Would Walk 500 Miles by REM. You know what I mean? It would never be like, just be whoever they...
pissed me off because
the
they
artist
took
would
like
always be
hours
wrong.
to download. Like it'd take half a day to download a movie back then, and then you'd watch it and it'd be the wrong thing.
Yeah. You ever heard Freak on a Leash by Limp Bizkit? Master of Puppets by Anthrax.
They would get the band names
It's
wrong.
just fucking always mislabeled. Well, maybe the Metallica
That's
one.
true.
Maybe the Metallica one was mislabeled on purpose.
Yeah.
Just because they were like, they'll come after us. It's just like, I don't think it's right, man. I can't do his voice. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I remember I got like mad.
Whatever the fuck
It was irrationally
Norway
mad.
accent.
My mom was boning this dude, and he had a kid like the same age as me that played guitar, and he was like obsessed with Metallica, and he brought her this like Metallica documentary, and maybe I don't remember what the fuck it was called, but in the beginning, they walk into a gas station and they just like take a bunch of beer and then walk back out, and they're
Was it
just
when
like,
they were making? Yeah, go ahead.
and they don't even like acknowledge. They just walk in, do this to like whoever's in there, and then they just walk out with a bunch of stuff. I was like, these fucking guys are stealing shit, and they're mad. He's like, dude, it's a fucking documentary. I was like, okay. I was like 13. I don't know.
You're a dork. You're a fucking dude. You're a narc for Metallica.
Guitar, but I never got into them. The first band I was in, we played For Whom the Bell Tolls, and then I was like, I think I'd rather just be a punk band. And then the drummer was like, yeah, I'm down for that. And then we kicked out the Metallica guy.
Yeah, I played a little Metallica songs. Put a little bit of Metallica song. I don't know why I sort of went Asian there for a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I didn't really do anything. I just fucking have not been doing anything.
Again?
Just nothing.
For like the
nothing at all.
Second
I've been playing
time?
Cyberpunk, and I'm still playing it. Second time I'm playing as a different.
I can't bring myself to play any games.
Like life path.
I got this new game called Layers of Fear, and it takes like 3 hours to beat. So I'm like, that's my kind of game. I'm gonna play that and beat it. I've been just playing Rocket League because I can like get out whenever I want. It's like short little matches, and then I'm done. I don't know why I'm like, I can't commit to like a long game all of a sudden. I just like can't do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I was like that when I had stuff going on. But now I don't have anything going on. Yeah. So it's like, well,
I just don't get it. I have more free time now than I ever did. Games in now. I feel like I watch and consume less stuff.
Before.
And I'm like going on unemployed for like a year now, and I have no idea what the hell I did with all this time because I didn't like enrich my life in any way. I feel like. That's good.
I got
in a year?
About 3,000 followers on Twitter.
Do you think SNL steals from comics, or
that's all I've done.
You think it's parallel thinking? Yeah, like I saw that this weekend, and I was like, dude, I've heard this like 20 times.
What, like the Zillow thing? Dog, yeah, it's not, I mean, people have made that joke. I made a joke similar to that. Like,
it was just weird because I heard it a week ago. I was listening to like Sam Morril and Mark Maron's new podcast they did, and they made that joke on there like last week, and then I saw it on SNL, and I was like, that's weird. That was like really close together.
Yeah, we all everyone has made that joke. Mine was like that I don't look at porn anymore.
It offended me because I can't like do Zillow. I don't have anywhere near money.
It's basically the same fucking
buying
idea.
houses. I can't afford a fucking shoebox. I don't know. Because I can't afford shoes. Yeah.
Well, you can't afford shoes. Yeah, I was like, you can't afford the thing. I don't know. The They'll probably give you the shoebox.
My mom asked if I wanted to live in her basement. I was like, no. She's like thinking of buying my grandparents' house, and she's like, would you want to turn the whole, because they have like a huge
complete the fucking
downstairs. She's like, do you want to turn that into your own apartment? I was like, well, are you going to live upstairs? Because that's just me living in your basement. I mean, maybe, who knows what the world holds.
So are you going to?
Future for me, I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. Yeah.
Living in your mom's basement, dude.
No.
Are you?
I bailed. I made my quick cash and I got out.
Do you have anything left in the market right now?
I don't think
You're
it's going to get as big as you think it is.
I have fucking 1,000 Dogecoins right now, baby.
It's not going to hit $1.
I'm
There's
fucking,
just too much available. It's way too much available.
Dude, if it hits $1, I'll fucking make. It will hit $1. It will hit $1.
What do you mean
They're
by
gonna
capping
cap it? Just like they capped Litecoin, and they said they weren't going to cap that. Now Litecoin.
Oh, okay.
Capping it, like, meaning there's no more Doge. There's no more Dogecoins.
Yeah.
Once they cap it, the fucking price is going to go up. It's just exactly what they did. That's why Bitcoin's caught so much, because there's only fucking however many of them, you know? Yeah, it's crazy. Well, Elon Musk bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, and then he also, somebody unknown, bought 1.5 billion fucking Dogecoins too. And everybody's like, well, why would he buy 1.5 billion bit? And then so happened that somebody else also bought 1.5 billion fucking Dogecoins
to like buy a Tesla or something.
It's probably him. Yeah, Bitcoin's gonna get backed by Visa here in a couple months. Like, Visa's fucking gonna be like, you can start depositing Bitcoin.
Well, I just wanted to get off that Robinhood app because I was like, fuck
it's gonna be like
company.
a real currency.
So I just withdrew all my thing. I made my money and I got out.
Yeah, but whatever, dude. It's the easiest way to fucking do it. But now I'm fucking, dude, like, fucking, before the pandemic, I did not care about money at all.
Oh, God.
I was just like, whatever. But now that I have like $60 in the stock market, I'm like, I'll cut off your mom's head for a Bitcoin. I want to bankrupt Jeff Bezos. I want to slit the hedge fund manager's throat. Dude, I feel like I really am like fucking becoming like a free market capitalist on Robinhood. Just like, yeah, go up. I was fucking screaming at my phone. Stacey came in the office like, yeah, bitch, go. I was fucking yelling.
Well, I remember in 2014, people were asking me, like, do you know where I can get some Bitcoin? I was like, I don't fucking know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, I am like I got $60 in this shit, and I'm like, it really is changing me as a person.
I should have left that money.
It's like fucking wild. I'm like, like I used to be like, we should spread the wealth. We should before the pandemic, I'm just like, there should be no poverty in America. For the greatest country in the world. Now I'm like, I'm going to fucking murder a homeless person if you guys give me more Doge.
I withdrew. I get it. Well, you know what they say. Really, money doesn't change you. It just really reveals who you truly were the whole time, you piece of shit. I mean, I just want to make enough to survive, but yeah, I could see when it's like that, how you could get excited. Like, it's like gambling. I mean, it's exciting. I don't know.
Dog, it's gambling, but it's also like the element of the stock market is like just like the greed is. I'm like fucking Richard Greco. You know what I mean? I'm like fucking ready to go. My greed is good. Greed is great. Like, I fucking love money. I do, dude. I love seeing it go up. This morning, I fucking woke up. It was at 8 cents, and I was like,
I sold at 6 cents
to the moon, baby.
Took my $71 and I withdrew it from Robinhood and I closed the app. No, like 40.
What'd you make?
20,
$50 or something?
5 in my account,
$60?
and I made, so yeah, almost 50, I guess. And that was just in one day, though. It was just like in one day. So I was like, well, that was fun.
Dude, I mean, I'm just saying, it's some...
Back up.
I know, but you would have lost a lot of that last week, but then it would have made...
I think higher than that, because that's...
You know, whatever.
Yeah,
You'd
maybe.
probably be at like $80
probably.
Right now. You would have been like $80 right now. I've made like 30. I made like $30 on the stock market.
It's so weird.
And I'm like, fuck yeah, bitch.
What does it take to make up a cryptocurrency?
I want 2 lines of coke off your tits. It was made by some guy on the internet.
Because that Doge guy is like a meme or
it was
whatever.
just a joke.
The dog.
And it's been a joke for whatever, but... Yeah, the Doge is a meme, but...
that sucks.
So the guy who made it isn't even a part of it anymore. But they did make enough money off of it before to like buy they bought like a NASCAR. Hold on. They bought
a
ad on a NASCAR car, like a Doge ad. And then they did something for charity with it.
What charity's taking
which is pretty cool.
But,
but,
like, what is this? This isn't real money?
Now...
Yeah, I gotcha.
No, I mean, they like
like,
fucking cashed a bunch of it out.
What the fuck is this?
Donated it. But, but now it seems like, I mean, there's a bunch of people getting into it. There's a bunch of people
it's
backing
catching
it.
on.
Snoop Dogg backed it. Soldier Boy backed it. Fucking Elon Musk. I'm telling you, dude, if it gets to $1,
it's not bad.
I'll make $970. It's not bad. And I'll probably leave some in. When it gets to $1, I'll probably make like 5 off of it. Keep 400 Doges. And then if it goes up, I mean, if it gets to $10,
so far
I'll have
away,
40. Or I'll have, if it gets to $10, I'll have, but if it gets there, if it gets to $10, I will have $9,700. Like, that's crazy.